Okay, does Gremlin know we're ready to start?
I don't know, but I'm ready to start.
I am. I still want to call him gargoyle when I see him at night.
Yeah, throw water on him after 12.
No water on him after 12 or sun. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay.
It's
Are you ready?
showtime.
Are you going to do the big voice? Do the big voice?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
I need you to dig deeper like Stan Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Deeper like Dr. Jules.
I need a cookie monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on to stage,
Your hosts of Happy Hour Live at the SABC Auditorium,
Carl Weber and
Dalin Oliver. Here we go. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, thank you, thank you. To you at home, to you at home, to you at home, to everybody at home.
everybody gets a show. I don't know. I wanted to do an Oprah thing there, but it didn't work.
You get
Didn't work.
Wi-Fi, you get Wi-Fi. Everybody get Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi! Farid, even you.
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome to Happy Hour. We're very excited to be hanging out with you. And again, there's no live audience members, so it's just you at home because we're being safe because of the Omicron, aka the Omarian variant.
Because we are streaming to you, right? That's a new thing, a new term, streaming.
Yes.
Islands in the stream.
Islands in
That's
the
a-
stream.
It's the Wi-Fi. Colin Dalin in the stream.
Yes.
We are coming straight to your house in Grassy Park, in Lotus, in Stravenstein. Where else?
In Australia, in New Zealand, in
Even there.
America.
Yeah, in Sydney, Australia.
Sydney, Australia. And in the bra's name is Sydney and he stays in Sydney.
The Bantu Sun.
Yes.
Do you even know where that is?
No.
Bloemfontein.
Fantastic.
We're coming straight to you.
To Kuruman, to Pachelsdorp.
Groenman. To Henkie.
To Henkie, because we got a guest from Henkie.
Henkie
We
Pankie.
even got a gargoyle here.
Gremlin. Yes.
Can we show some love for our DJ Gremlin, please? Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
So he is included in the show, and we start off with a improv rap.
Yeah.
We don't write this. We think of it on the spot.
Yeah, give us topics, guys. Give us topics. Anything you give us, we'll write about.
Carl,
Anything.
thank you. Carl and Dalin.
Thank
okay.
you. Jeez, we've got Premier Alan Windy in the show. Great having you here.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hands and air. Okay, cool. I
Carl,
got
look
that.
who's there. Cristiano Ronaldo, welcome to the show.
Nice.
Fantastic to have you here.
Nice,
We see you.
nice. So I got my stuff that I'm going to rap about. I've
Okay,
already
okay.
formulated it. Let's go.
Okay.
Intro rap.
So Gremlin, give us a scratchy. Give us a scratchy. Oh yeah, give us a horn, Gremlin. Give us a dance call. Woo! Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do a rap, and then Carl's gonna do a rap, and then you at home, wherever you're lumming, you're gonna go.
Oh, 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 oh.
So we practice. I do a rap, then Carl do a rap. Rong chong chong shiki licky picky chong.
I did it, I did it,
Oh, oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh.
Okay, here we go.
That's how it's going to go.
Yeah? Okay. Take us in, Carl. Count me in, count me in.
Dalin Oliver, doing first verse. I am the best with the purse.
29 of December, a year to remember. We saw my fast forward our way, 2030
Carl Weber
November.
over here and Dalin over there. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. Oh, 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 oh.
Now it's Dalin and Carl, and we're bringing you the last. Alan and Alfred, our guest.
Happy hour in your face. We never on the ace. We're at the best and we never the days. Can I try that again?
Huh?
Can I try it again?
Just run me through that last verse of yours.
Happy hours in your face. We never on the ace. He brings the treble and I bring the bass.
Oh, oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh, oh, oh.
Go Gremlin, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Happy hour live like it's your birthday. It's your birthday. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna take it, so.
I want to come in with something. The love I lost. The love I lost was a sweet love. Come this way. Come. Give me the one again.
Okay, here we go. Check it, check. Now touch it, bring it, babe. What you doing it, man? It stop dramatic. Touch it, bring it, babe. What you doing it, do? Get low, boss.
Bamboleo.
Bamboleo.
Give me one more. Give me another one. Come.
Oh, welcome to Cape Town.
Oh,
We see you smiling.
We see you smiling.
Happy
All
our
your
laughs
laughs
with you.
Cape
Town,
Town,
welcome you.
Tina, Kina, Kina.
Kina, Kina, ho.
Kina, Kina, Kina.
Kina, Kina, ho.
Who is Tina?
Tina, Tina Fey.
Tina from Zickerflay.
Kana,
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 Kina, Kina. Tina from Zickerflay. There we go.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed that. Carl and I need this rap just to get into the zone.
It was great. It was awesome. I think off the top of our heads, it was.
I think it's great improv.
It was great.
Gremlin, what do you think? Did we do good? Did we go do?
We're gonna include that in the show.
Do you know how DJs learn to scratch? They drive their cars. They go.
But you know when's the only time a DJ can't scratch?
When?
When it's in the middle of the back. You can't reach me. I can't scratch there. I can't even scratch this arm.
Really deep can scratch like
Really, he scratch everywhere. He scratched with his big toe. He scratched behind his ear with his big toe. We must go on with the show.
I'm excited. Our guests are fantastic, good friends of ours, and they work all over the country, they work all over the world, and they're in the mother city. So, Carl, please tell the good people where.
So this guy is running a show right now at Crystal Towers. He's all the way from Hanky Panky. That's how he was born. And then he's here and he's doing great things. He's living up in Joburg now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome onto stage as our special guest, Alfred Adriaan.
Alfred Adriaan!
Alfred
Here we go,
Adriaan.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the millions. Cristiano
Hanky.
Ronaldo,
From
Lionel
Hanky.
Messi, Serena
Hanky.
Williams.
Come sit down, brother, sit down.
Take a seat. Fantastic.
Right.
This is Alfie. We're going to chat to him now. And then our next guest, very excited. He's got a show that is happening at Theatre on the Bay, in Camps Bay. One of the most learned comedians, Carl.
He's the only comedian that really gets Theatre on the Bay. Right? Yeah.
He's got all the people of Camps Bay there. He's fantastic. And we can't wait to have him here. He's also a teacher,
He
like
was.
I was.
Yes, like you.
Yes.
You were a teacher for 3 days.
For 3 days.
And then they said,
leave.
Case of scores.
Yes.
You were expelled as a teacher. Wow.
Now, ladies and gents, start the clapping, start the screaming for our friend, Mr. Alan Committie.
Alan Committie.
Thank you, Alan Committie. Thousands of people. Novak Djokovic.
Welcome, sir.
see you.
Welcome.
Have a seat. Take your microphone, Alfie. Have
Take
a
your
seat.
mic, Alf.
There we go. Have a complimentary water.
Alf,
Beautiful.
did you open that water?
This is mine.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
How's it, guys?
Guys, what was the thing at the top of the show?
Let me tell you, I'm sweating.
I can
so.
see.
What did you heard our rap? What did you think?
I mean,
You know, I'm not from here. I don't want to make bad friends off the bat.
I think the two of you could be part of a boy band. You
Yes.
could be No Direction.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Did it feel like you were having a meltdown?
It felt like a mild stroke.
I think it was good. I
thought it was excellent.
Because my one line was, Alan and Alfie, they are our guests. Ha 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 ha. That was the closing.
Anything
Yeah.
rhymes with ha ha ha. Wa was your pa ha 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 ha. Hey,
Da,
was
da,
da.
da, ha, ha, ha,
Yes.
ha.
Blue shirt, ha 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 ha.
I'm gobsmacked. I keep on wanting to swear.
This guy's Afrikaans. Gobsmacked is his word for the day.
Big word, eh?
Big
a
word.
very big word.
This audience is incredible.
Yes.
This is...
You've been dealing with full houses and empty houses and online houses. Before we get into that, how are you, Alan? First up, you're at Theatre on the Bay. What's been happening, bro?
Yeah, it's been another mad year. 2021, it said hold my beer to 2020 and gave us some new challenges. But I got to be honest, it's not been the worst year I've ever had. There's been some lack of things that have happened. I was able to get on stage in front of an audience. There are not many people who can say that. I'm grateful for that. But it's had its challenges. So every time you try and plan for a big run, then it's back to 50%, then we're back to 100, then it's 50 people, then it's one person but with a packet of chips. It's mad. And that's just from the man who runs the theatre. That's not even from Uncle Cyril. So it has been crazy, but we're here, we're December, the sun is shining in Cape Town, things could be worse.
Magic.
Yeah, but also a lot of people are complaining about us, like empty houses, empty theaters and stuff. But I mean, for me, it's even before COVID, like, you know, so I'm quite used to it. Like, you know, it was stuff.
Yeah. Your audience has actually got more.
I was like, what are you guys complaining about?
That's why we have no people here. It's because this is the standard for Carl and I, you know?
Listen, I got to wish you all a happy fourth wave.
Wow.
No, but we got to say, that,
Yes.
you know, we got to live it now.
Yeah.
We're in
We're
it.
in
We're in it now, and it's fine.
Alfie's been in it. You at Crystal Towers. You've been selling out in Cape Town like more than.
This man is a superstar.
You're
Man.
a superstar.
Listen, Cape Town's been very good to me.
You're the coloured article. If Joe Barber had a child, it's him.
That's
Joe
it.
Barber and Mark Lottering have a child.
Yes.
I got to say, just quickly, before we talk about your amazing success, just looking at the three of you, I've never been the one in the room with the most hair. And this is incredible. I know I've still got a little bit. I honestly feel like some kind of grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Can we get
Look
the
like
horn?
Tom
So
Cruise in.
we've got Calvin Gremlin, our DJ here. He gives us a horn for great moments. Can we get a horn?
We also have the opposite, though. If you don't have a great moment, we'll let you know.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what you're gonna get.
And if you want a round of applause because you just think you said something funny, then we will do this.
He'll give that as well. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh, that's nice.
We need
But
that
have we
for a
tell us
show.
about Cape Town crowds you've been selling out? How's the show?
So man, listen, during lockdown, and I'm pretty sure it was the same for all of us, I made no money, but I was big on social media.
Yeah.
And that audience has translated in Cape Town, and they've come out, and it's been fantastic. So I don't know what you're talking about, Alan.
No, give us insight.
But also not just in Cape Town, in the Eastern Cape. I mean,
Yes,
you've
no,
been
it's been
all over
good.
the country, man.
But
Are you in Bloem?
Utenate.
my friend.
The whole country.
Uitenhage.
Oh,
No, but on the listen, guys, I cannot complain. It's been fantastic. It's the first time I get this many people in rooms. So that thing. But last year, this time again, the same thing. I lost a ton of money that I didn't have because we had to cancel.
Yeah.
And this whole people don't get it. Like, I don't cancel anything anymore. If I've sold that ticket,
Yes.
we're having it in 2025, but we're having that show.
That's right.
I can't anymore. It's just,
No,
but it's been great.
We have to move forward, man. But you've been doing something magical. You've been traveling the country
Yes.
during the pandemic. So what's that been like? And then the masks, and then people who I never knew are gonna go to comedy in Bloemfontein, in Uitenhage, in the East London. They're just there.
It's been fantastic. It really has been good. They've been very supportive. And I also don't roll like I used to. I used to be with 4 or 5 guys in a car on the way somewhere. Everyone's late.
Now you're just with
Now
one.
it's
you're just
me,
with one
my
woman.
wife, a babysitter, and my kid. That's my posse. So we rock up there. We give people a show and cook sisters.
That's so weird because when I'm traveling around, I'm traveling with your wife and kid and a babysitter as well. That's so bizarre.
Yes,
I
love that.
Yeah.
And I love that it was caught on camera as Ellen moved. Calvin was like, yeah,
That's how you tag on to another conversation and get yourself a little laugh.
Because Alfie is very, don't you think, I feel like Alfred is still very stiff. He's very formal with us. Like he's giving.
No,
you know-
because you guys were rapping. I know you guys all personally, and there's a lot happening.
That's
So
what
I'm
we
just
do.
trying to get used to the altitude.
Look, don't worry about it. You'll get there. We're here to
And the
teach you.
double brandy.
You know? I mean, there's someone that's been doing comedy for 25 years now. I mean, you're coming into your own now. And there's no time limit to it. I mean, you get there when you
You'll
get
there.
there.
When you get
Yeah,
there. Yes,
so
yes. One day,
been nice.
like you'll get
I
there.
mean, no, one day when I get there. So, I mean,
No.
you get nothing.
Punch
You get
it.
nothing. So this is our show. So
Listen, I didn't get your name. What is your? Sorry, just give me. What is your?
Stuart Taylor.
Stuart Taylor. You're
Yeah.
lovely, man. I've heard from you.
I was doing Timothy Channel a couple of years ago, and then now I'm here. But so you were in Bloem. That's my hometown. Huh?
Yes, that is your hometown. It was
Tell
great.
us something fun about Bloem. I don't know Bloem. Ellen, do you know Bloem?
I've only driven through Bloem. It looks tremendous.
Pale.
I'll tell you what. Alan Donald and Corey van Sale, great
Great.
opening partnership for Free State.
Great cricketers, eh?
Nas
Great
Botha moved to Bloem.
That's right,
He lives
sir.
there now. He moved from Pretoria to
yes.
Is
Bloemfontein.
his shorts still clean?
They sent him.
Absolutely.
They sent him there. It's like exile. But also, a very interesting fact about Bloem: the best fish, like in the Free State, Captain Rigo still selling great fish there. Friday nights. Was your show on a Friday night?
It was on yes, Friday.
Because Mr. Video and Captain Rigo, that is the plan on a Friday.
Is he still a
What's the video? Is that you've said this before?
Be
Is it
kind,
real?
rewind. Still, people are rewinding stuff. The
Amazing.
Matrix just came out. So
No,
The
bruh.
first one.
thank you for that laugh, sir. Thank you.
Can we just get the cricket in there?
No, that's good. That's
good
good.
joke.
You
That's
like
good.
the
Matrix just came out.
That's
The
good.
first one.
The first one.
Yeah, that would be
Okay,
funny.
okay.
Yeah.
What's been keeping you busy during lockdown? Because I know you're a big cricket fan. Cricket's been up and down. You've been walking, podcasting.
Yeah, I've been a bit of podcasting with Dan Nicol. We do a show called Two Full Tosses,
Nice.
which has been fun because as we're not getting huge crowds because everyone's podcasting,
Yeah.
everyone's vlogcasting, everyone's doing a thing. Alfred has, I think he's on social media every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And in between
I'm
him
on
is-
now. I'm
you
on
are.
now.
And then Sculptor Zayden, it's on between him.
And then Dalin
So
only
there's no
five.
space for it. But I'll tell you what is fun is I get to talk to my cricket heroes. So I've had a chance to talk to Barry Richards and Darren Goff. And
What was that like?
Amazing. All of them have been interesting. Paul Adams and Ashwell Prince and literally every Monday night for 28 weeks we spoke to these amazing cricketers.
10 test matches.
It's been fun. So that's been one thing that's kept me going. Thank goodness the corporates now have kind of got used to this idea of hybrid or online. So that's been coming back into our lives because I'm sure we've all suffered a little bit.
Corporates are booking again.
They now they I did. Is it time for a break or is this we're fine? Eh?
Don't upset the host of the show.
When the corporates are booking.
So it's been, little bits in here and there. And as I said, I was lucky enough to get to Monte Casino, do some shows there, Apocalypse now. I did an interesting thing early in this year, which was to perform in my garden.
Wow.
To kickstart this year, because I started this year a bit grumpy because everything had been cancelled and I hadn't performed for. We're all the same, aren't we? After a while, we crave an audience. We need it. It got to a point, if 3 or 4 people walked too slowly near me, I would do a tight 20 minutes.
Yes.
The lady at my Checkers. They were the
She gets
checkout.
the full show.
I kill. Ooh, she can't wait for a
That's
Tuesday.
it.
I'm there.
We are-
whole
we
conversation.
need-
Wait an hour.
We need to talk. So I thought, and those of you who know me, I'm quite private, and you
Yes.
don't. But I thought, stuff it. A friend of mine, Greg, who used to run work at the Fugard, said, "I've got a lovely big garden. Why don't you put some chairs out here? Be outside." So if we did 4 shows in my garden, 50 people. Aki from Eastern Acoustics gave us some sound, and we
Amazing.
and it was amazing. It was mad. It was crazy. And we had to get good buy-in from our neighbors.
neighbor, 'cause you got
We
a neighbor
4
in
shows.
WhatsApp- you got a
We
WhatsApp
4
group,
shows.
eh?
They said 4 shows and then that's it. And it was great. And off the back of that, we got a couple of shows at lawns and outside of places like the Elfin and
Magic.
and Mad Me. That's the place to
cool.
go for us.
Yeah.
While we can't be.
So your
inside.
neighbors now know you're a comedian.
They didn't laugh, but they do know that I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a lot of the material. They were the 3rd show. They were calling, "You've missed out the setup."
Fantastic.
Thank you.
No, you don't call us. You wait for our approval, and we will not. That's how it works.
Do your neighbors know you're a comic?
Excuse me, say again?
Do your neighbors know you're a comedian?
My neighbors know nothing. They think they look. I've got a Mr. and Mrs. Anderson across the road.
Yes.
And they've been wondering because they just moved in like just before lockdown. They've been wondering for a long time what I do because my wife used to go to work. And then I'm just at home the whole time. So you can just imagine
You're
what they're
selling
thinking.
drugs. No, you're a
yeah,
drug
he's
dealer.
selling drugs. He's selling drugs out of the back of a Honda. That's
Shame.
what.
She works so hard, and he's at home.
Yeah, that's it. I promise you, I think that's what they think. They go like, "Wat maak hy? Hy doen niks. Heel dag." So yeah, my neighbors know nothing.
We had in Tukai, where I stay, the guy across the road, and this became quite big in the community. He used to be a caterer and have one of those food trucks that he would take to horse shows. Obviously, with the first part of lockdown, his business went, bust. And then about just before the 6 to 9 in the morning, remember when we were allowed to exercise for those 3 hours? I get a knock. I didn't really know him. His name's Brennan. Brennan says to me, "Listen, I got an idea. We know people are going to be around in the morning running and jogging and whatever. I'm going to put my food truck on the pavement. And would you mind?" I said, that sounds like good for you.
Good neighbor.
Good for you. Yeah, and he
Yes.
set it up and it's fine. And that was fine. The first day there were 5 people. The second day there were 30 people. By the following weekend, there were 200 people sitting on my cyclist thing, and I couldn't get out of my car. People in my driveway going, "Why do you have to? We parked." And I'm going, "I've got to get out."
This is my driveway.
Yeah. But those are the kind of things that
Yeah.
happened during this 18-month period. It's been interesting how people
That's
have,
very cool, man.
have
Adapted and
fickled
figured it
did their
out.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with the cyclists, because we at the SABC in Sea Point, so every morning we have we got the peloton.
Right.
About 30, 40 cyclists going past us. And personally, I feel like they sound like Hardy does. If you listen
Yes.
closely, you just see like keywords. Yeah. CrossFit. You'll just hear keywords. Yeah. Vegan. You'll just hear all these keywords, and they're very angry if you cross the road at the same time as them. So I don't even know what you're experiencing with them in front of your lawn. Like that's a lot.
It is a lot. But you know, sometimes you have to just go, take a deep breath and let people do what they... And because I let that go, he also was happy for me to do the show.
To have the show.
Listen, these are strange times we live in, and I think the one thing we've learned is that everyone's starting to look after each other a little bit, because we can't necessarily trust higher powers.
Yes, government, we can
Listen,
say.
if you thought things, when I was watching the riots, I was like, now people for the first time are having that moment where they go, oh, we only have each other.
Yes.
That's it.
I have to be
Exactly.
friends with this auntie next door that I don't
Yeah.
like.
And how mad was it? Like before lockdown, if you had a friend that sold alcohol or cigarettes illegally, you'd look at them and go, "No man, what you doing?"
Yeah.
Now every second person, you're like, "Yeah, you must. It's
must,
important. Cash only.
That's
No, no cards."
Selling an apple and then the top is next to it. I love those.
You were saying that someone stole a forklift.
Yeah, no, but you saw the riot. We watched the riots like it was entertainment. And then there's one guy, didn't you see that the one dude stole a forklift? Did you see that? That bra works there. You can't, he was reversing that forklift with the kind of confidence of a man that's been there for 15 years. You know that?
What
Dude.
I did some work for Natal sugar farmers, dairy farmers, now recently, and I spoke to them afterwards. It was an interesting gig, and these guys were fantastic. And I said, this must have been quite tough, the riots. He said, the one guy said, there were his own employees who had got caught up in the madness of the riots, who had gone and were looting. And in the madness of a huge crowd, had started burning certain things near his farm. But then also came to him and said, can we have some water, because it's really hot where the fire is. And he said, actually,
Wow.
You know what?
Yeah.
Stuff it.
We don't want the water for the fire. We want the water
It's
for...
hot when you're
Yeah,
making
well,
fire.
we're
It's easy to
burning
get-
your
it's
place
easy
down.
to get wrapped up in it. You're working there, people are stealing, and you just like, you lose your mind.
I tell you.
That's it.
I'll tell you
I
this
said,
much.
Stevie, you take one in your work shirt and you just run, you go mad.
I was like,
That's how
listen,
I got fired.
I said to people that if they cut my shows this time, because last year I took such a knock, you would have seen me there. Cowboy rioting, my friend. grabbing a Tech TV, trying to fit it into my conquest.
I've struggled because I've got one of the Good Hope consoles from the show
Yes.
in my boot now that
Yes.
I picked up.
Yes.
Can you help me
I
just
can.
fit it in?
As a SC employee,
Yeah.
SABC employee, I'll definitely help you.
Oh, are you officially an SABC employee?
We contracted.
So you're
It's
freelance.
It's a grey area. Anything can happen.
Anything can
He's
happen.
a casual, but you know, he's
We don't really know if the show's going to go
Yeah.
out.
I have to bring my own packet when shopping.
It's like a weekend supervisor, like not a permanent supervisor,
Yeah.
like a casual, but still, he's worked his way up.
I hear what you're saying.
At the end of the show, I could be gone, and Carl could
And
just
replaced by someone from Heart who's just lost his job. Whoa! Hello! Topical!
So
Come
then-
on!
You were waiting for that.
Yes,
I feel
sir.
like you set me up.
yeah, so we'll just edit that, and then so wow, okay, where were we?
I love comics.
Alfred, you from Anki?
Tell us about Anki.
Yeah,
It's a
Hanky.
wonderful town.
We haven't
now,
been there. Give
How
us
big
images.
is Hanky
Now
small?
tell me more about how you're stealing stuff at the SABC. That's better.
Is Hanky tiny?
Listen, it's a dorpie. It's a small town. It's
Is
like,
it enough to blow your nose?
excuse me?
Is it enough to blow your nose?
You see now. Come on.
It's
no
Hanky.
crickets, nothing.
Is it what?
Yeah,
It's enough
no
to
cri-
blow your nose.
This bra is
What,
biased.
population-wise, serious question.
It's about 30,000 people.
That's all right.
Yeah, but
So,
listen, 30,000
school,
people
one
sounds a lot,
church.
but Mitchell's Plain has 1 million people in it.
Yes.
So just think about that.
Yeah.
How small is that town? You
So,
know,
so one church, one bottle store.
many churches, multiple bottle stores, always.
And,
Yeah.
and also, you said
No
you say
hospital.
The doctor also.
I said that, but we farm people, so in my
No hospital.
No hospital. Nearest hospital is like 30 kilometers away. So the thing is, you have to drive out of town, which is driving out of town, because 30 kilometers here is just driving to the next neighborhood.
Yes.
But so yeah, we also don't go to the doctors. We don't. The toe must fall off. Like I say in my show that our doctor has a second job. He's a plumber also on the weekend. He's got so little work. You know what I
to
mean?
make it work.
Everything
Has to
work
make it
with a
work.
rat. Everything is about. Just put on blow for the riol, then you'll be fine.
And when did
Work
you
the AIDS right out.
When did you decide to leave and get healthcare?
12 years old, I left.
Okay.
My parents still live there. My father has my father had one of
Panti's
the
business, so
shops.
people in Hanky can go support his shop. We got
No, he rents it out now, but yeah, go and support that shop. We
You
need
left
the rental
home
money.
at 12. When you were 12 years
I
old.
left 12 because there was no high school, and then now there's high school. But
You
I
packed
left
a hanky, you put a stick through it, and you just.
So where did you go to high school?
Port Elizabeth. My
The
grandparents.
big smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big lights in city.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So I went to high school in PE, and my parents still live there.
What was that
40+.
like for you, going from 30,000 people to a highway?
It was listen, to me, honestly, PE is a city. Like, because when I grew up, it was like the thing, wow, it was like that thing. So PE was good to me. When I go back now, I sort of find it, it's charming, which is weird because I've been living in Joburg for too long. So now I'm like, yeah, it's charming, but it was great.
We're not even insulting Hanky. We're being very sincere. We
No,
don't know
it's
what
good.
it looks like.
Listen, let me tell you a couple of cool things about Hanky. The first ever teaching college was in Hanky. So Dower College started there. And I mean, you were a teacher. The Sarah Bartman was kidnapped from there.
Oh, Sarah Bartman
They're
from Hanky.
building this big
Alfred Adriaan
monument.
fled at 12. That's what they're
I
telling
left there
people.
at 12. I like the most famous person in Hanky before me was my uncle. He was on Win and Spin. With
Win
a
and
purple
Spin?
t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
The cave show.
But he put
I know him.
yeah. And then I made it because
Sure.
I was on the news one night. Kwah! Number 1.
Just like
So
that.
yeah. So yeah, it's a small town.
Amazing, man.
It's lovely to grow up in small town.
And you've just done a TV show.
Yes, called Klop die Kunstenaar.
Yeah, and the Afrikaans.
It's also SABC.
Is jy goed because jy het
I'm
ons
plat Afrikaans.
Jy's
I'm
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans. English is the act.
Yeah, want yeah, because
Ja.
you said
Ek is Afrikaans.
what's
is
that
more
word?
deel-
Gobsmacked.
Ja, nee, that I
Ja.
I will.
Want jy Ellen het ook 'n
I'm completely bilingual.
yes.
I can
Bilingual.
speak all the
Want jy het 'n
languages.
Engelse
Ek het groot geword in Vanderbijl Park, so ek praat
Is jy
nog
Afrikaans?
Ja, ek was in 'n Engelse
ja,
huis, maar al my vriende was Afrikaans.
daar sê, maar jy het ook 'n televisieprogram gehost in die Engels.
Baie, hy het baie
In
al
Engels,
gehost.
ja. Maar ek het 'n Afrikaanse karakter, Johan van der Walt.
Daar sê.
Ja.
Johan
My,
van der
een van
Walt
my
is
gunsteling
really-
Johan van der Walt jokes is Germany.
What did I say?
Germ is min hier.
Ah,
Ja,
did I really?
you did.
Jo, we good crickets that.
Hy was in die begin. Hy was in die begin. Hy het bietjie gegroei nou.
Cricket, say, very shy.
But the guys, we also got the whole show ahead of us. We're going to involve you
Is
guys.
it not done yet?
No, it's not
done.
done. No,
Okay.
no. The fun
We
has
have you here
just
for
begun.
3 weeks.
Okay.
We got a couple of games.
Okay.
Our games master will take
Hey,
through
don't
it.
throw it at him. He's
Games
not
master.
prepared nothing.
It looked
No,
like
no,
you
this-
forgot the games and
This
you
was,
just
no,
threw the
this is his
hardball.
idea. I just don't want to take credit for it.
So Gremlin, just give us a young backtrack there. Just give us a young backtrack. Okay. So this game is called Dala What Your ABC. Okay? And
You see why?
Yeah.
that's Belleville, a number plate, CY. So what happens here is we go through the whole alphabet from A to Z
Yeah.
or Z. Okay? And we either, to make it easy to start with, we have to construct a sentence.
Yeah.
Right? We have a choice. You either can use one word of the alphabet or a phrase.
Yeah.
So for example, if I start with A, but you must use one slang word in it, okay? Okay.
Whatever slang word you want.
So I'll start it off and I go, as an example, Argentina did the hele goedes.
Because they
And then-
could.
And then you go with B,
With B.
either one word or phrase with slang. You look very confused, Alan Committie.
I'm going to lose
because
this
it
thing.
feels like the rules encompass almost anything.
There's no rules, just use your words.
Okay. And what slang must I use? Because I don't want to upset you.
Like
No.
lank and tortoise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tortoise.
I don't
No,
mind
There's
if
only
you
one
use-
C I know about.
If you use Cape Town slang, I have nothing with that.
Okay,
You,
okay.
or use the slang into Kai.
Okay.
Lank.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Loads
lank.
of words.
He's lank. Kijk hoe lank is die man. You know, just whatever. I don't just go
Are you
with it.
fine with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alfred.
Alfie?
First, let me just tell you, I only learned the ABCs when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to end badly for me.
Okay, no
Let's
worries. No worries. We're going to have a test run quick.
Test run.
See if you guys...
Okay.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Argentina did the hele goedes.
Okay, but you just used that earlier. Can you not even think of something new to start?
Okay, I will.
Because then I don't know that you actually know how this
Okay.
game works.
All people jump te mekaar. Now you must continue.
But
Yes.
But but that still gives them a lank good feeling.
Yes. Just wait. I feel Alan's disappointed. He's like, why must I use Caucasian slang?
So I have to make it work.
Just,
Just
yeah.
to
Yes.
fry
Try
me.
and make sense of it.
Yeah. And
I
Alan,
was
you,
gonna-
Alan, you can use slang words, eh? We're not gonna. No one's gonna cancel you. Like,
Okay.
are you worried about us calling you out?
Well, I don't know.
You, Alan Committie, would never do
No,
that.
I'll call him out. But yeah, so
Thanks, Stuart.
so your sentence was, Alan?
I can't even remember.
You can't. I'll start.
Okay,
okay, here
go
we
for
go.
it.
Let's
Alright.
try to get some rhythm with
Yeah,
it.
Okay, here we go.
All day, every day. Brah.
Go to Alfred.
It's not that hard. All day, every day, brothers and sisters.
Okay. Then if we take the slang out, then we just use English words. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go for
Now
it.
you start because I feel like
Okay.
this speed bump over here is still being constructed.
Alfred Adriaan is in Cape Town.
Baie lekker my bro by sy shows.
Can he sell out every single performance?
Definitely not.
Everyone loves his shows.
Everything in my head is a swear word.
You know what letters next though?
Yes.
What?
Aren't we on F?
Yes.
G.
Are we on G?
No,
F.
No,
Yes.
F.
F. Sorry.
So it's G now.
F.
Yeah.
Say the sentence again.
Everyone loves his shows.
I lose.
From near,
You-
from far,
just
and
from
near,
here to-
there,
there.
Yankee.
Yes, from here to Yankee.
Gathering in huge crowds of one or two.
Everyone.
No.
No, sir.
Hey,
No,
E F
sir.
G H
H.
H.
Yeah. Not so easy now, is it, Taylor?
The crowd goes in one or two.
I am so embarrassed right now.
Jokes is not his forte.
Canala for this. There we go. You see, I can
Here
do
we
it.
go, Alec Committie. Welcome.
I hate this game very, very much.
Lots
Do we
of-
have other games?
Lots of people really like this game.
Moenie nonsens praat nie. Ek kan speak Afrikaans,
Yes,
so
yes,
yes,
yes.
moenie nonsens praat nie.
Op hierdie SCBC
No,
show.
MN, sir. You went to O.
Oh, N. Oh.
Yes.
Moenie
Come,
nonsens praat nie. Net nou luister jou ma.
Esophagus might be the place that she will speak from. Yeah. Esophagus with an O. O-E. S-I-P-H-A-G.
You made esophagus sound like a philosopher.
It's the new variant.
Yes, esophagus. Full stop. Phone me when you have more clarity.
Questions arise all the time.
Right or left? Up or down?
It's not a U.
S.
Q, R.
Q,
R- R-
S.
Cease.
That-
Nice.
S, T,
T.
U, R, S, T, U. Ah. Oh. Give me,
Ow.
also, it's you, eh? It is you.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
It's not me, it's you.
Ulcers occur.
Very confused.
You, what's up to you?
Well done. We're
Oh,
almost
yes.
at the end.
Yeah. That was a dolphin in the ocean.
Making sounds.
That's all he's got.
That was X.
And now, what is
Why?
it? You must say something now.
Why?
Zorro was quiet, my bro.
The best. I loved Zora.
That was
Painful.
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 Hurtful?
Who was the best at it?
No one.
I,
Kremlin,
vote,
I think
Kremlin, can you give myself and Carl crickies?
I felt Alfred was the best.
I didn't want to say it, but I mean,
Because
I was just
the if got you.
Yeah.
I
This is the most confused I've ever seen Alan, and I've never seen you confused.
And I would like to say that we can be grateful that there's things that can be edited out of the show.
That whole game.
This whole show.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it one more time in Afrikaans. Afrikaans.
Bierkeer A. No, we're not doing it in Afrikaans. Shame. Listen, Carl wanted to speak to you about Shakespeare because you are well versed.
Okay. Carly?
So I know you did King Lear.
Richard III.
Richard III. Richard.
That's-
Why did I think it was King Lear?
That's the best way to start.
But King Lear is a fantastic play, but it is for a much older actor. Because
Is
he's
it?
the old bully who has the 3 children and he...
But we all did Shakespeare at school.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was-
we had to. We didn't always understand it.
Macbeth.
I hated it.
Did you?
Did you guys do it? Because set work was Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet.
No,
yeah, I
ours
did
was
Romeo and Juliet.
Macbeth.
And Julius Caesar.
Yes.
Did you love it immediately? It's just
I
for
had
you.
good teachers who made it slightly more accessible. So I loved it because I loved acting. So I liked the idea that it was a vehicle for me to
Yeah.
do things. So I remember doing, because I was that person in class where I would be in a toga and then do a mondeling from
Where's the toga? Which province?
Hey! No, it's nothing there. Yeah, sure.
I feel like I was,
So you know that Roman toga,
yeah.
like the
Oh,
sheet.
snap!
Yeah.
You had a toga. Wow.
Yeah.
Were you the only one?
Yeah.
Oh, you were getting bullied, eh?
Oh,
in
big
Van der
time.
Bijl Park.
No, this was back in Cape Town by now.
Oh,
This was in high school.
So-
And luckily, because I made it funny, this
Yes.
is how, didn't we use humor to
Get out
to
of
kind of get
situations.
out of those bullying
Yeah,
situations?
absolutely. That was
I made
so
it look like I was in on the joke.
Yeah.
But actually, I was really enjoying being in the toga.
So
No underwear on.
when the bullies came at you, did you go, "Thou shall not fight"?
Yes, good. Yes,
And that
exactly.
helped?
Yeah, that helped.
Nice.
Ish.
You
Kind
know,
of.
it's a strange thing because I think that when you said I had teachers that sort of made it easier. When you do English as a second language, those teachers don't care about you knowing Macbeth. You know what I mean?
No, that's true.
So then maybe
What do you
didn't
remember
understand it completely, or there was not enough effort put in.
Macbeth was mad. There was betrayal
But
and
you see,
murder.
this is the thing about all of Shakespeare. Forget the language, forget all the crap around the themes. What's the major theme? Just tell the great story.
Yeah.
The thing that made him so amazing was he told amazing stories. And Macca's is a phenomenally great Netflix action series.
Yes.
With it's House of Cards,
It's
man. It's
everything.
brilliant.
There's
Can you-
murder,
can you-
Romeo and
betrayal.
Juliet. I remember this is true when I went back to Herschel years after teaching there, and my friend Tessa Stein was still teaching, and I went to go and watch a production she had directed of Romeo and Juliet. It was outdoors, and we were sitting up. I was sitting by the lighting box and what have you, and I became aware of a young student next to me who was a exchange student from a school where he was speaking in his third language. And I became aware that he was completely engrossed in this play and the story. And just before interval, there was a pause in the scene, and I said, "Do you know the story?" And he went, "No." He said, "This is Mal, this is amazing." I said, "Yeah." And when it got to interval, and it was at a kind of cliffhanger moment, he was like, "I can't." And you know, Romeo and Juliet goes mad at the end. There's all that betrayal and the bad ending with the one kill. I said, "Wait till the end." He wept. I saw a 16-year-old boy cry because the story was so sad to him. We don't.
Did he
we
see
know
you in
the
a toga
story.
on that night?
Goes
as well?
back to the original when someone tells you a great story and you go, "Oh my, that's incredible."
Yeah, so, like this is one of those. I think I don't know if you have this as well. There are things that I never found interesting when I was a kid, but now
Yeah.
I could read the hell out of.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I must actually revisit this.
Yeah,
But do you
or
appreciate-
watch some of the.
Theatre, I mean, there's a Shakespeare School Fest as well,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. You know the confidence the kids have after just speaking in a public forum and using all the physicalities, etc.
100%.
That's why ladies must do drama at school. I
Alan,
think it's
can
important.
you maybe just give us a short soliloquy? Do you know what that
Because
is?
No.
It's a lollipop.
Take me for lower medalje.
Where's my soliloquy?
Soliloquy is a good word.
Soliloquy.
How do you spell soliloquy?
So I dated a soliloquy. Soliloquy Arense. Lovely girl. But can you just give us something from...
I can give you the opening speech from
Yes.
Richard III.
Yes.
Nice. And then
Which
Carl's
is-
going to do something.
Okay, fantastic. So the opening speech, to set the scene, this is a man who is not king, but his brother is king.
Okay.
Has just been made king. It's the end of a war. And he, as the older brother, and he's got a terrible hunch on his back, and his leg is withered from the war, and his arm is stuffed.
Is he from Notre Dame?
He's from, I think he's from just outside Cales River.
I feel like you're going to stand.
And I'm not
I
going
love
to
how you're
stand, but
building
I'm
it
going
up.
to lean forward. And he says to the audience, and it's one of the great opening monologues, he says to the audience, as they seated and the lights come up, he says to them, now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York, which is his brother. And all the clouds that loud upon the house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now are our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarms changed to merry meeting. Grim-visaged war hath smoothed his wrinkled front, and now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fight the souls of weary adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a lute. But I, that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass, I that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed, unsteady, I, in this weak piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away this time, unless to prove a villain.
Okay, so...
No, we must clap.
We
Now
must
we must clap.
clap.
Clap, my bro. This is amazing. I love how you got into character.
That was phenomenal. Like you play the whole ABC game just by yourself. But in Afrikaans, can you do it for us in Afrikaans?
Ja. Nou is die winter van ons. Yesterday ons is so baie onbeskof.
Oh, liewe Lulu, wil jy vanavond met my kom doen?
Alfie, can you now give
Can
us
you
a
give us
soliloquy
also
of
one,
Hanky?
please?
'n soliloquy.
Daar kom
Die kom.
Well, that's essentially what he's saying, so that's it.
So then you guys, I mean, you guys will know what this, from what play this is from.
Okay, go on.
I don't know, it's not as long as yours, but out, damn spot, out.
Yes.
Is it a commercial or a washing
No.
powder commercial? Is it? Can you say so? Out, damn spot, out.
That's a surf advert.
It's my neighbor's dog,
Give
Spot.
it your best shot.
And he said,
Out, damn spot. Well, okay.
it's from
He's
Lady,
gonna-
it's
there
Lady
you go.
Macca's
Lady
from
Macbeth.
the Scottish play. We're not actually supposed to say
Yeah.
the name of that play because it's bad luck. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
To say the
didn't know.
Macbeth, you can't say it as an actor.
Macbeth.
You can't say it in a theatre.
Is that why you're saying Lady Macca's?
Lady Macca's, and you say the Scottish play as the title. And if you
Oh.
say it, then you curse that production. So the only way to solve it is that the person who said it has to walk outside, close the door, knock on the door 3 times, come in, turn around 3 times, and swear very vulgarly.
Shoo.
And this is how Tok Toki started.
This is
Shoo.
exactly how Tok Toki starts.
And then I got another one.
Go on.
Don't answer yet, because I
won't.
know you don't. What light from yonder window breaks? It is the east. And Juliet. Oh, man, I gave it.
Romeo and Juliet.
And Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and cast off the envious moon. Now you, sir.
Romeo, my dear. Romeo.
That's it.
Go, 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 go.
Come down with a lift. Cheer, Juliet, and tell your sister I'll give her 20 rand tomorrow. Carry on.
Maak jou nog steeds stikkend. I don't know.
Keep going. Just add your lives. Add your words. Add
And
your
I
words.
know Mercutio has tried his luck. He chased you. I know that. Do you know who's Mercutio?
But if I catch him in the street, I would dollar him 6 love.
Because the house of Capulet and the house of...
Montagues are appalled by all the gepomperij that is happening here.
Nay, nay.
Say the horse from Grassy Park. Nee, my bro. Jy kan nie so maak nie.
But wait, Hanky has entered Doth building.
Zoons. What is Hanky doing here? Is this the Hanky of Othello's Desdemona?
Hanky panky, hanky panky.
Hanky looks confused. Doth not confess thy crimes?
Darth Vader, I am your father. Now you, sir.
But you said you were from Regenpark.
You are from Hanky. Nothing is worse than that, sir. Now you.
Okay.
Go thee forth now and multiply.
Yes. And multiply until I die, and therefore thy shall take a...
Humpty
Wow.
Dumpty sat on the wall.
Alfred
Humpty
Adriaan-
Dumpty had a hard fucking fall.
We mustn't swear.
And the
That's
SABC.
why,
But Elenith Committieth and Alfred Adrianus, you make us laugh all day. That's why you love the Damas.
Wow.
Inky Pinky Ponky. Daddy had a donkey. Donkey died. Daddy cried. Inky, Pinky, Punky.
Why are you only staring at Ellen?
To scare him.
It's got uncomfortable.
That
It's
was
got
hectic.
very strange.
And they didn't announce the game.
No,
We got another game.
we transform games there. I'll tell you what, though, that your recitation there from Romeo and Juliet was
It's
magnificent.
Thank you, sir.
Is that something that you learned for this show, or you just know that text?
All the years. That's
Carl wanted to be a drama teacher.
yeah.
Is that true?
It's true. I love theater. Some people say the thespians say
Yeah.
theater.
Yes.
Taylor, do you
I've
know what
got
a
Theatre.
thespian?
Theatre.
I have
Theatre.
so many friends that are still like in the arts that teach.
Yeah.
It's like a
When you use
3,
the
4
mic, you
days
usually
at
put it next to
EFTA
you. Yeah.
or- You know what I mean?
I think, as Dalin would know, if you are teaching, you can't teach something unless you understand it
Yes.
completely. So it is a great way to get better at whatever it is you're doing. And I certainly know that 7 or 8 years that I spent teaching drama, I couldn't. There were days where I might have made up some stuff and got by. But most of the time, if I really wanted them to understand something, I had to understand it. Because
Yes.
once you start saying something, and I think today has been a good example of that, and as you start saying it, you suddenly realize, oh, I haven't really thought this through.
Are you
That's
talking
when you
about-
know. I don't know. I'm not pointing. I'm just
I
saying.
loved my rendition of the soliloquy.
But the also the body language because we're sitting now. But
Yeah.
it would be a lot more powerful if we stood as like, I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
That's it.
You know,
The physicalization.
this is my handle.
That's it.
This is my
Spouty.
sprout.
Sprout.
Alfred is
Brussels sprouts.
When the water boils,
It's too much.
hear me shout.
It's too much.
Sit your ass
Tip
down.
me over and pour me out.
I think we need to cancel him.
Yes.
That
yes.
was powerful. That was powerful.
Too much pelvic movements. Okay, we're gonna play another game, right?
Okay.
Are you guys fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alfred, very important. I don't know if they teach this in stand-up comedy and interviews. When you talk, you usually put the microphone over here.
Okay.
And not over here.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Alfred.
he's just very relaxed at the moment.
No, I'm just.
I think
Wondering what's going on.
he's processing everything.
Have you
Yeah.
watched Johnny Mnemonic?
You're
He lost.
Okay, so we're gonna play 30 million seconds. How this works is we all
30 million seconds.
We all love 30 seconds,
Yeah.
but we all know how bad people give clues.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna give you bad clues, and then from there we're gonna figure out the game.
Okay.
Okay, Carl, give us an example.
Okay, so if I was, say I chose a category, movies, action movies, right? The opposite of living is to,
Die.
but I don't go gently into that soft night. I
You go hard. Die hard.
Yes, there we go, sir. Do you get it?
Okay, let's
Yes.
go.
Ellen's
You
gonna
got
win this. My money's on Ellen.
Okay, so we have to give, but that's still the same clue.
But that's a very, we'll make it a lot more, not as easy as that.
Yes.
So I'll give you an
Okay.
example of a friend of mine we all know here, Mark Banks. When we played 30 seconds once, the clue, we only found out the clue afterward. Or the name on the thing was Anne Frank.
Yes.
And the clue he gave us was she made lofts popular.
Oh my word.
Wow.
You see now,
That's a great
good-
clue though.
That's
a
a
great,
great
clue.
clue.
Did anyone get it?
No, but that's genius.
Sure.
It's
That's
a
hectic.
funny clue.
That's
okay.
funny.
It's very
My
funny.
clue's not going to be that great. I'll start it off.
Okay.
Listen, so who's answering when
Yeah.
you go?
Alfred, give us directions, give us instructions.
Oh, we just
You just shout.
weighing it. like,
Yeah, you
know
just,
it.
like
Okay,
in
so
30
you've
seconds.
got a top thing there, a name or a
yeah,
something.
I've got a name here because
Okay,
my
all right.
memory's bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to give the category? Are you
No,
gonna
there's no
say?
category.
No category. I'll see how they go. Okay.
Okay.
In South Africa, right?
Yeah.
What do you got currency? Okay. So
Yeah.
you've got currency, and then the smallest currency is
Sense.
cents. There we go.
Yeah.
Now a cent in another country.
6 cents.
Nonsense.
That's a good answer, but it's not the answer. So cents in another country would be an example.
Penny.
There we go.
Penny
And
farthing.
there we
Penny,
go. You slowly there. You're halfway there. I would say.
Times.
No.
money penny.
Slowly
penny.
but surely.
James
There.
Bond.
I could. If I beat the fastest time. H2O. What's
Water penny.
There we go.
Water
So
penny.
water. Now, if you throw, some say, seer all day long, you'll have good luck, right? And what do horses eat? Horses eat
Pennies.
hay. There we go.
Hay.
Take the first part and add that to
Water
it.
penny hay.
Penny hay. There
Penny
we go.
Haynes.
Penny Haynes.
Penny Haynes. Fantastic. There we, how bad was that clue?
Haynes.
Yeah. But
That
that's
was horrible.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
where we're at.
Okay.
Alfred is confused.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm shocked. That's what I am.
Yeah.
That made total sense
Penny
to me.
Haynes.
Penny Haynes.
Penny
Yeah.
Haynes.
I'll make the next one easier.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Carl's up now.
What a Penny Haynes. Don't eat. Okay. All right. So when you okay, wait. Okay. When you get married, right? You have
Vows.
I know you have okay. So you get married at night and the sun is not out, but the moon is out, right?
Yeah.
And then the moon goes down, and then in your marriage you have a child, and then it's not the moon, it's not the moon during the
The
day.
sun?
Yes, there we go. What is it? What do you say?
the sun?
Don't be shy. Sun. There we go.
Yeah.
Then you name him Neil, maybe. Right? You name him Neil. Right? So then you get in this thing and you put it in reverse, and this is what you call this thing. So you got Sun and you got Neil, right? And you take Neil away, the L away, and now you got gout in your
Knees.
there. You put knees together and your
Sunny.
Yeah, and then what do you drive? Hey, what? What car is it? Hey, you got it. You're almost there. Your knees, and then you call your come, young boy, come. Your knees and your
Sunny Sun.
no, your knees first, and then your
Nissan.
yeah. There we go. Nissan. You drive a Nissan, guys. Come
what?
on.
Nissan.
Yes, that's the right
Okay,
pronunciation.
I'm going to simplify it even though I love your clue. Okay.
And it's so good.
Why?
didn't
Where
put
did
up
the
it.
moon and the wedding come
Opposite of
from?
the moon is the sun. You call him Neil, but you okay? Now you don't want to call him Neil anymore. you call him-
There was a minute I was worried about you having a stroke.
Oh, my word. Okay. This next person.
I'm actually looking forward to the fifth wave
Yes.
because
No,
maybe
back
it'll
in the
take us
cupboard.
all. You know what I mean? Because this is what the anyway. Yeah. Go on.
Okay, this next person could have been a part of the Bee Gees. Okay,
Okay.
this person could be a part of the Bee Gees. He's with this individual's first name, right? The Bee Gees would be the clue to the next name, but with their first name, what's the opposite of he's?
She. Her.
There we go. Okay, and then if you're Jewish, you go to
Shul.
not mosque.
Herschel Gibbs.
Well done, Ellen Committie.
Done.
Fantastic.
Yay!
Well done.
Herschel Gibbs.
Well
That
done.
was too quick,
I
actually.
like it.
Clues are better. We're working on it.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, so my next one is
Volkswagen.
no,
No.
this is a different category now.
Okay.
He met a pie man.
He what?
He met a pie man.
A pie man.
Yes.
Simple Simon.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Then he wasn't simple. He was just
Dumb.
no, just they called him Simple Simon, but he wasn't simple anymore. So they just
Clever
Simon.
Simon.
Simon, yes. And then he took his animal to the market, but he sold it for 3 beans. What's
Yeah.
the animal that he sold? He
Cow.
yes, and
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell. There we go. So I included Jack in the Beanstalk there.
Do you
Yeah.
want to try it? One of you? Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love how you
Must I just make up something?
make up
Make up
something.
something.
Okay.
That's what I
Alright,
do.
Are you ready? Here we go. Okay. This is a movie.
Yes.
Die Hard.
What?
Die Hard.
No! All right. One of the words is a bird that pops out of a box.
Yes, a cuckoo.
Cuckoo bird.
One
flew over the cuckoo's nest.
What?
One
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
See how quick you can make this
Nice.
much simpler.
Well done. Okay, I'm gonna give you one.
Alfred, are you okay?
I'm alright.
Okay. You wanna go another one?
We worried about you.
Okay, I'll give you one. Yeah. My name rhymes with spade, and I come from the church.
Jade.
Spade.
My name rhymes with spade, and I come from the church in Afrikaans. That's my surname.
Kirk.
Son.
My name rhymes with spade, and I come from the church in Afrikaans.
Kerk.
Geen kerk.
Spade.
Church in Afrikaans. Kerk.
Huh?
My name rhymes with spade.
Spade.
Maid.
Blade.
Jade.
Jade.
Spade.
Spade. Made.
Great.
Blade.
I met you before your X in terms of alphabet. My name is before X.
Comes from the church also. It's a Germany. That's Germany Jade.
Why?
My name rhymes with spade,
Lade. Jade.
and my surname
Spade.
is from the church in Afrikaans.
Kerk.
Wade.
Wait
Wait
for
van
Nicker.
Nicker.
Yes. wait. I must have a meltdown before we get to something.
Alfie, try one. Try one, Alfie. Try one.
I'm gonna collapse here.
Try one before we get interruptions on the show.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Dumps.
We play. What did you say?
Dumps.
Done.
Dominoes.
Really?
Dominoes. Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Hey!
You just
I
have
don't
to
even-
say.
we-
It's so.
What's that?
What's that? That's Wade van Niekerk phoning us to say, handle your business. Cool. Uncle Cliffy. How did you guys not get Wade van Niekerk?
I don't know how anybody gets any of this
I
stuff.
said what rhymes with Wade. Ellen said Kirk.
No, Kerk.
Oh, Kerk. Okay.
Kirk.
Kirk, Kerk. Okay. Can I give you another one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Some would say that my surname is that of a famous comedian, and my first name means that I've been knighted.
Sir.
Chappelle.
Sir.
You on it? My surname could even be that of a Formula One team.
Hamilton. Ah, Formula
McLaren.
1 team.
Ferrari.
Which comedian? The team is no more.
Okay.
Okay.
But which comedian? Is it an American comedian or?
It's an American comedian.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Williams. Robin Williams.
No. So you got the second part. The first part, I could be knighted.
Yeah.
And the last part of my name is a slang word for going, yeah. Or, huh. It's 2 letters. It starts with N. No. Serena Williams. No. Okay.
I said Williams.
Yes, you did.
But you said no.
For the full, but not Robin Williams.
No. Okay. I see.
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't
like we must
see-
never
okay,
have game night.
I think that we're just saying yes at this point to
Go.
get through it.
Uncle Cliffy wants him to give you an
Is Uncle Cliffy here?
Hey,
he
Oom
wants an
Cliff.
introduction. He wants an introduction from the two of you.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to introduce Uncle Cliffy?
Alan, you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a delight and an honor. This particular recording has gone downhill with some speed and intensity, but now is about to be lifted out of the abyss by the brilliance and the delight that is the oldest toppy you could ever imagine, a man with the knowledge of an entire generation. Please welcome Wim Cliffy!
Here we go.
Hey! Uncle. Sorry, I apologize. You mustn't say Wim. Please welcome Uncle Cliffy!
Yo, yo.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Sien die goud is weg nou.
Daar's kop, hè.
I say that's you gotta be the man.
Nee, dit gaan
Uncle
baie goed nou.
Cliffy.
Cliff sien, man.
Adriaan from Hanky Panky.
Ja,
How
ek
do
is
you do?
bly om Cliff te sien, man.
No, Ellen Committie.
Nice to
How
see
do
you. Are
man?
those new glasses or
It's
they
multifocals.
multifocals? That's
Ek sien
beautiful.
almal is there for. I see in the middle. Ek sien sommer hierso.
That's beautiful, man.
Ja, man, you know at my age, jy moet wakker wees, jong. As ek hier sien, dan sien ek my vrou. Hier sien, dan sien ek my children. As ek hier kyk, dan sien ek vir Dalin. I never look over here. Gaan met julle man, julle shows en so aan.
So
gaan goed,
beautiful.
Cliff,
And
maar
a
ek-
new shirt, a Christmas shirt.
Yes, this is my molten lava shirt. See, at die Dorin, wag vir my in die kar, she bought this for me. There was a sale up a sale. When a sale gives a sale, and then they go more discount. Got it at Donnaclay. So it was, it's a ladies' shop, but it's fine. It's fixed. It's fixed.
Ek sien hom Cliff
Extra
se bene
bier.
is lekker.
Yes, hops, jongens, hops.
Hy trap mooi vas.
Uitgesmeer.
Ja.
Uitgesmeer.
Wat gebruik om Cliff nou daar?
Look, I got a loyalty card at Discam. Got my loyalty card, got a 5-liter DB. En vryf my uit, jong. Ek en my vrou.
Hey.
Romance, date night.
Hey.
If you come into Cape Town, you can smell the deep heat.
And Uncle
Yo.
Cliffy, have you? This lockdown must have been tough for you and the,
Nee,
and the
van my
auntie.
nie, man. Kijk,
No.
I'm 62 years old.
Yeah,
63. Hoe oud is it now?
You don't age, Uncle Cliffy. You just live.
So
that's
Jay.
it.
Yes.
So myself and Dalin both got our Sasa cards last week.
You had what?
We both got our Sasa cards.
Sasa, okay.
Yeah, so Dalin told me, ek wil nie Afrikaans praat nie. Ek is mos Afrikaans man.
Yeah.
He always tell me, oh, Cliffy, because he's from Retreat. But now, he play Beyblades, you know.
Where do I stay?
Waar, ek weet nie waar, Moeliepooi, waar,
I
some
don't stay-
fancy
I stay in
area.
Woodstock.
Hy gaan praat van die cycles, oi, is hy daar? Oi, bro, is hy? You should be from
Hey,
Retreat.
ra no.
Yeah, rah.
Ja, ek
Yo,
sien. Ja,
like
nee.
eating Christmas balls, man. Iets met
Lyk sommer
trifle.
jonger ook aan nou. van.
Ja,
Hulle sê mos geld is die beste lotion.
Kijk eens zo, die man, look, I respect this man, everything. He's busy gewag verloor, he picked up a lot. And now he's looking himself.
You are looking good, sir.
But
looking
I
good.
think, thank you, but I think we should talk to our guest, Uncle Cliffy. Don't
Ja,
you think?
okay, ja. Don't tell me, man. Kijk, ik heb die ding geprepare. Alan, Wendy, Committie. So jy, it's a show where you get on the been, hè?
That's right.
Nice, wat is show se naam?
The naam is Committie's Comedy Carousel.
Okay.
And so what I thought to do now in these strange times is why not share the stage with some of the brilliant talents and skills of all the comedians in this city.
Okay.
And I phoned up a friend of yours, Carl Weber, and he was not available, which was very, very sad.
Okay, too.
But the others, we've got a whole list of, including my friend here, Dalin.
Yes.
Okay, ja.
And we've got people like Nick Rabinovitz and Rob van Vuren and Mel Jones.
Is
and
my number? Do you have my number?
I don't have your number, but you've been very secretive. You know, you don't really carry a phone.
Ja, look.
Cliffy is nog op by, I can't
Wacht, hustling hier, man. Ik krijg een spot hier zo.
I'm going to get you. Would you like to be on?
I would make my dreams come true.
Your dreams come true.
Jo, kan ik opmaken voor jou?
Well, I tell you what, we are picking up shows. We're starting again on the 12th of January to start the new year with big laughs. We've got 3 weeks. You can book at CompuTicket, but you, sir, don't have to book. I'm going to be calling you sooner than you think, but slightly later than you expect. and we're going to make a
That is
plan.
means he's
confusing.
never
That is
gonna call.
confusing. All right. Anyway, that is abandoned.
moet van
So
hy-
you're also doing shows? Is your opening act of what?
Nee, ons is fully booked om Cliffy om.
Whoa!
Met die
Fully-
opening acts is fully booked om
Wie
Cliffy.
weet jy op die lijst? Who's the next one to open for you?
Ja, La Fernandes is La Zola Cola vanaf.
Ja, maar oké, ek gedink jy wil 'n comedian hê. Wat gaan nou aan?
Yeah.
Niemand bel vir my, man. My number is 0800. It starts. I sent your SMS. Ek gaan jou mix
Okay,
it.
stuur
Kan
hom.
stuur
Ja,
dit?
nee.
Ja,
Het
so
om Cliffy
guys-
nou 'n nuwe phone al? Of is
So,
dit nog
ja,
steeds met die
2110. 2110. Put it in my charging dock, trek die area uit. I got a pouch for it. Alles. Ek was uitgesort, my bro. Sometimes I lose my phone of the batteries are going down. Ek jump sommer uit voor die jumper cables mekaar.
Is dit, ja.
Ja. Ja, I'm sorry.
As die krag afslaan ek hom net inplug en gaan die ligte in die huis ook aan.
Kan ek net gewoon my segment doen? I prepared this. man.
What's your
So,
segment? Because we're
I'm
all
giving
confused.
advice here. Ek gee vir die mense raad, man. Soos nou julle raak nou 'n bietjie ouer en ek weet nie, is jy gout, Ellen? Jy gout, jy diabetic type gout.
Nee, hoe weet om Cliffy
Ek
wat
wil
hy
sien,
seker?
ek
No
wil
gout
gout
for
sien.
me.
These are healthy comedians.
This knee was telling me now it's going to rain next week. This knee of this man.
Ja, jy kan voel die koue
Ek kan het sien. I can see a storm
Ek
here.
knop, ja.
So what do you use?
Nee, ek gebruik, hy sien hy pere self. Ek is ook al by disk.
Pere self?
Pere self, ja. Hy's baie sterk.
No, I know it.
Hy trek hom lekker, jy moet hom in die friction los.
Ek het met a pet per clay. I was fighting a horse one day for yourself. Right? I said you can't
Ja,
take
was
it
net 'n groot
yourself.
hond om Cliff, man.
Ek vat hom. Ek vat die pet self, jong. Pet is van Grassy Park. Ek weet nie of het 'n pet was nie of net 'n groot Alsatian. Ek weet nie. Maar hy lyk soos 'n pet. Ek vat hy self.
Is dit?
Ja, he's English pet. He's a gangster. He's a horse. You call him
Oh,
a
no,
horse.
hy's per ros, ja.
Ja, no, but pet self. Die het weg. Tim Jan, gebruik jy Tim Jan? Do you know
Baie
Tim
goeie
Jan?
goede, baie goed.
Do you know
baie
Tim
goeie.
Jan?
Timothy.
Tim Jan.
Nee.
Tim Jan.
Hulle
Jan.
daai camps by weet hulle net van Timothy.
Nee, en boegelwater. Weet jy wat is boegelwater?
Baie lekker, ja.
Boegelwater, ja.
I love it.
Perapus.
Ellen's with me. We're just repeating the last words you said.
Ja, boegelwater. Ja. No, it works. Wat siektes het jy?
I don't have sicknesses, but I tell you what we should have used in COVID times is mercurochrome because that has cured everything else. Why aren't we using the mercurochrome?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Ja, no,
Just 2 dabs of mercurochrome would be
Ja,
like.
uitgesort, ja.
And also my old man's raad, you can go for medicines and all that lekker stuff, maar die old man's raad, she's
Versterk druppeltjie en so.
Ek weet jou oma, ek
Ja.
van lang tyd gedate. En sy het altyd vir my hoendermis op my knieë geraak.
ja.
Baie lekker goed is.
Ja, dan as jy
apricot jam,
Ja, allerlei
aprikoos,
goedjes, ja.
allerlei lekker goed.
Ja.
Old man's raadjies werk, mercurochrome on the inside of your eyelids. Just rub it out every night. Jy gaan so.
And you
Lekker
don't have to buy it because every home has a bottle. It just comes with the house.
And then even generally, you take a little tube, you just squeeze a little in your mouth.
That's it.
You swallow.
En om Cliffy met die preparation age.
Do it, sorry?
Preparation age.
Preparation?
Ja,
Wat
age.
die?
Ja.
Age.
Ja.
Wat praat jy, wat?
Ja.
Tell
Nee,
it
om
in
Cliffy
translate.
weet goed van haar goed.
Preparation?
Ja.
Wat?
H.
H.
Preparation H. What's
Age
that?
staan vir iets.
H.
Holte in die Ja.
This is a family show, my man. Jy gaan nie kom oorvat hier.
But you said
in 'n
kyk
program.
en
Walter,
mis.
ek het gepraat mos.
Did you say kyk en mis? Wat het jy gesê?
Waar is ons nou? Ek praat van ailments, asthmatic,
Ja.
diabetes, gout,
Ja.
arthritis,
Ja.
baie goed. Die man
okay.
het arthritis, we can't find a cure for him. Wat doen ze nou? Dus arthritis in de tanden. Kijk hoe lang is hij tanden? Die is ook lang,
I was actually at the dentist last week. I got no fillings. Do you know how relieved I was? I had no fillings. I ate so much sugar. Sugar's my drug. Like that's my...
Ja,
Nee,
kan je
nee,
duidelijk, je moet iets funny zeggen. Dit is een comedy show. Say something funny. So, got no fillings, and then the punchline comes, and then I got no fillings, and boom, punchline.
So every time I go to my dentist, because I've been there since forever. I grew up there. And
In the
then-
Kom
dentist.
het nou,
Yes,
kom het
at
nou,
the
kom het
dentist.
nou.
And then he tells me,
Zit nou.
"Hi, Dalin, your toothies are fine." Eh? I'm like, I'm 32. You don't have to say toothies anymore.
Okay, Scabby,
Do you know
slow
what
down.
I've always, because when you go to a doctor, they always, the thing about for men, I don't know for ladies, but a doctor, no matter what your ailment, whether you got gout or asthma or whatever, he can say to you, drop your pants.
Yes.
Am I right? And
Yeah.
they have that power, drop your pants. I went there once, I had earache, he said, drop your pants, you drop your pants. I went
Yeah,
to the
you
doctor,
listen to
recently
the
drop your
doctor.
pants.
Yes.
Turns out it was the dentist.
Yes.
Do you know what? Do you know what? He was still looking for cavities.
Yes.
So actually,
Dit is look, I stand
Sy nou
my
Cliffy
ground.
praat as 'n kinder.
I love that gag. That was a good gag.
I hate the gag. You also
Do you know who
tried
the
gag.
doctor was? This Dr. Jules. No one.
I went to a dentist the other day, and you know those chairs that they have, those dentist chairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they go up and down, up and down. This chair was amazing. It was like in and out, in and out. It was he came in and he said, "Hey, get out of the filing cabinet." I tell you what, it was so...
Do you know who the doctor was? Dr. Kumalo.
Wacht maar, julle drie is met
Dis
comedians.
wat
ja.
drugs van Cliffy.
One
Die
more,
lyk
Alice,
dis is
one
met
more.
drugs wat
Ek
jy weet.
vang nie, man. Ek vang, I want to be a comedian, maar ek vang
I went to
nie
the doctor
die
the
jokes
other day and I
Yeah.
bought me some food. It was a samosa
Yeah.
from Dr. Musa.
Hey, I went to the doctor the other day. I said to the doctor, "Listen, I'm eating very badly. I exercise regularly, but I'm eating badly. Do you have any advice?" He said, "Don't eat anything fatty." I said, "Like lamb chops and bacon." He said, "No, listen to me. Don't eat anything fatty." Yes.
That was
yes.
Dr. Malinga.
That's what he said to me.
Okay. Shame. Maar, okay, so for my, in your show, but then you tell real jokes in your show, né?
Ja nee, ek dink ek hoop hy skryf. Ek
Ja,
dink die
vertel
klok.
gewoon dokter joke aan vir my.
Ek het nie
Ja,
dokter
so-
jokes
so
sien.
Doctor. Okay, I bring you an apple a day, give you doctor away.
Nee, vertel hom Cliffy vir my 'n joke van die dokter.
Ek was by die dokter nou die dag, to tie my tubes. Hy het baie onbeskof
Huh?
met my. Ja, dokter sê, vasectomy. So as jy vasectomy is, man, vir my kom so vloekie, man.
Baie lelik van hom, né?
Yeah, it's ugly. She's I'm your opening act now, ladies and gentlemen. I am the opening act of
Yes.
both these guys.
Thank you, Uncle
Ek
Cliffy.
kan nie lang bly nie, man. Kyk eens hoe my vrou wag in die kas, sy sit in die
Give them
Granada.
quick advice for December. Quick
Quick
advice.
advice. Ja.
Nada.
Stay out of trouble.
Nou, kyk jy, in December moet jy, is jy getroud?
Nee.
Good. Jy?
Ek is
Sy-
getroud, ja.
Okay, cool. So ek is ook getroud, maar the single guys, you must live your best life soos hulle sê, as festive. So you just go, boss. Just as festive, daar is hier rules of so aan nie.
That's it.
If you're riding in Seapoint, get out the way.
Ja.
There's busy Dalin.
Ja.
Maar my vrou sit in die Granada,
Ja.
buite. She's busy with a
Hikkel sê ietsie.
scarf for me.
Oh, nice.
Crochet.
Vir wanneer winter nou kom.
Ja,
sien jy.
I have to go, guys. I need
I'm
to
sorry
go.
to see you
Yeah,
go
so
because
bye.
you're a delight and a pleasure to talk to.
It is an absolute pleasure of to je maakt me Engels op, man. My English is up now. Ik moet gaan. Play me outro daar. So, Alfred Adriaan, thank you very
Baie
much.
dankie, baie dankie om Cliffy.
Ellen
And
Committie.
committee. There we go. See you guys.
Yeah,
Huh?
bye-bye, bye-bye,
Later.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Sure.
Interesting chap, eh?
Lovely guy.
Cliffy.
Yeah. Lots
And
of,
is he also got a contract with Good Hope?
we don't know. He's just always in the building.
Okay.
So he's always here. He's here at Dr. Jules' show with Bradley Knight
Now,
show.
because he was part of Nigel Pearce's show, wasn't
He
he?
was
for a
in
while?
every show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
is Nigel Pearce.
It is Nigel Pearce, because no one else where Nigel Pearce is. It's gone very quiet. Do you think Nigel Pearce will take over that spot at Heart?
Ellen, why do you
I
want
don't
to
know,
start
but one must
trouble
can
all
only
the time,
ask.
Ellen?
Can only ask.
I
Asking
just like to
adult
say-
questions. Don't ask adult questions on the children's show. Oh, my word. You've seen
Just like to say, I'm
everything.
from Joburg. Explain what this joke is about.
I don't know that we are allowed to, but basically there's a couple of big radio stations. Obviously Good Hope is the biggest.
We are, our numbers are great.
No,
yeah,
it's
we've-
very
yeah,
good.
we've
The numbers
improved.
are
We're
very,
doing
very
great,
good.
Yeah.
like infection.
Sorry.
And,
Hey,
hey, man, you missed Uncle Cliffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I took him out to the corner.
Did you see him as you went through
I was
the?
talking to Auntie Dorian.
We're gonna wrap it up. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
they
right.
want to rap.
No, it's
No,
cool. I think
no,
it
no,
was
we
nice.
don't want
I
to rap.
think we
No, we
I
No,
think
we
we did.
definitely
we
don't.
don't
Yeah.
want to rap, but we will happily watch you rap.
no.
Yes.
Did Uncle Cliffy behave himself? Was he
He was
around?
reasonably well behaved.
A1.
A1.
Because he's usually asking for open mic spots and stuff.
Listen, I think there's a good chance that he could be asked by someone very, very
Are
soon.
you
To
serious?
come to
Not,
theatre
not
on the
me,
Bay.
but other
Okay.
people who are doing
So you
shows.
wrap up at Theatre on the Bay in Jan.
Yes, we're going right through to the end of Jan. Yeah.
The shows are still happening now.
At the moment, we've taken a little break
Yeah.
to give people a little festive a break over this mad time, but we pick it up on the 12th of Jan.
Fantastic. CompuTicket, all the details.
Correct.
And then Alfred, you in Cape Town?
Well, I'm finishing in Cape Town on the 30th, and then, yes, I'm off back to Johannesburg.
Okay.
I'm going to probably be here for a week just hang out in Cape Town. So,
Okay, enjoying the festival with the family.
yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Here by the beach.
New Year's plans, anyone?
No,
We
actually.
don't do that anymore.
12
I think
o'clock
we're all-
curfew.
Yeah,
I fell asleep at 10:30 last year, so
yeah,
hopefully it's
we don't do
11
that
this year.
anymore.
yeah.
Pushing
Hashtag.
it, eh? Living dangerously.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for
you
having
guys.
us.
It's
Yeah.
been fun.
Ladies
been
and gents,
great.
can you please clap at home, scream
At home.
cheer for our fantastic guests. Alan Committie, please, your hands in mine.
And Mr. Alfred Adriaan.
Thank you,
The
thank you.
best game participants we've had
Lekker.
thus far.
Thank you. You're very
You're
kind.
lekker. So yeah, so that's a wrap for
That's
this one.
happy hour. Give it up for Kremlin, please, ladies and
Hey.
gentlemen. DJ, yep. Behind the scenes, guys, we've got Q, Killian, Jason, Kashif.
Everyone's there. Guys, thank you for joining us. Catch us next week.
Yeah, my name's Dalin Oliver.
Carl Weber.
Thank you so much. We're going to
Congrats.
walk off stage like professionals. Thank you. Alfred, come dance with us.
No,
Just not
watch,
near me.
I'll
Just
watch.
not
Come
near
dance
me.
with us. It's happy hour. We jazz it out. Alan Committie, thank you.
Thank you.
This is when you exit the stage.
Oh, do I go?
That's Alan
Thank
Committie,
you.
ladies and gentlemen.
You're very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is ready. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.
Happy hour, we got the
Bye-bye.
power, we take a shower. No.